Today, I'm explanation story of Aquaman 2, The Lost City of Atlantis. This story, plot. In the aftermath of the events of the first film, Arthur Curry, Jason Momoa, has embraced his role as Aquaman and protector of the oceans. However, his reign is threatened by the return of Orm, Patrick Wilson, his half-brother and former king of Atlantis. Orm has formed an alliance with the Trench, a race of deep-sea creatures, and together they seek to conquer the surface world. Arthur must team up with Mira, Amber Heard, Princess of Zebel, and his half-brother, Atlan, Yahya Abdul Mateen II, to stop Orm and the Trench from destroying the world. Along the way, they must also find the Lost City of Atlantis, a legendary underwater city that is said to hold the key to Aquaman's true power. Imagination points. The Lost City of Atlantis is a mysterious and technologically advanced city that has been hidden from the surface world for centuries. It is home to a race of underwater beings who possess advanced knowledge and technology. Orm has been corrupted by his power and his desire for revenge. He is willing to do whatever it takes to achieve his goals, even if it means sacrificing the lives of his own people. Atlan is a conflicted character. He is loyal to his brother, but he also knows that Orm is leading Atlantis down a dangerous path. He must decide whether to stand by his brother or to protect his people from Orm's tyranny. The Trench are a savage and bloodthirsty race of creatures who live in the deepest parts of the ocean. They are led by a malevolent entity known as the Carathen. Aquaman must discover the full extent of his powers in order to defeat Orm and the Trench. He must also learn to trust his allies and to work with them to protect the world from destruction. Scene ideas. Arthur and Mera travel to the lost city of Atlantis in search of the key to Aquaman's true power. Atlan is torn between his loyalty to his brother and his duty to protect his people. The Trench attack a coastal city, leaving a trail of death and destruction in their wake. Aquaman and Orm face off in an epic battle for the fate of Atlantis. Aquaman discovers his true power and uses it to defeat Orm and the Trench, saving the world from destruction. Possible endings: Arthur defeats Orm and the Trench and becomes the undisputed ruler of Atlantis. He leads his Atlan sacrifices himself to save Arthur and Atlantis. Arthur is heartbroken, but he vows to honor his brother's sacrifice by ruling Atlantis with wisdom and compassion. Arthur convinces Orm to abandon his plans for conquest and to work with him to rebuild Atlantis. Together, they usher in a new era of peace and cooperation between the surface world and the underwater world. Conclusion. Aquaman 2 is a story about family, loyalty, and the power of redemption. It is also a story about the importance of protecting the environment and the dangers of unchecked ambition. With its stunning visuals, epic action sequences, and complex characters, Aquaman 2 is sure to be a thrilling and thought-provoking adventure.